What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, Yogo, coming to you live on Twitch.tv. Welcome to all my lurkers, chatters, and VOD watchers. It is a pleasure to be here for you today and a pleasure to have you. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic Wednesday evening, because I sure as hell am. And as you all know, there may be a little bit of smoking and drinking going on the stream. So if you're underage, don't do it. Never smoke or drink before in your life. Don't start. But if you are going to join me, then please do so responsibly. What's going on, Danny? Listen, man, it was a rush job, all right? I'm just kidding. It wasn't really a rush job, but the problem was I couldn't really find any music that I wanted to play before the stream started. So I was like, well, shit. I was like, I'm just gonna let the game play. I'm just gonna let the game play, and here we are. This is why we're listening to the in music for Final Fantasy XIV. I am actually in game on the data center Aether. Siren is my server. Not sure how to explain it, but data center Aether server or whatever is our world. Excuse me, I believe it's the world is Siren. That is where I'm on. I am playing on a character that I have had for a very long time. I've had this character for a very long time. This is the character I played. Actually, no. This is the character I put, I think it's like 450 something hours into this game on. This is that character. This is Zeta Von Lucia. It is the name of her, the girl on the bed. It's my character. I was debating on whether or not I was going to do a 0 to hero, just start over, just play from the beginning again, but I was like, I can't do that. I've played through this story so many times. Let me explain. All right, I have a bad habit with MMOs in general, but specifically this MMO. I have played through the Realm Reborn content a dozen times since 1.0, not 2.0, not a Realm Reborn. Actually, I played before Realm Reborn. I played in 1.0. That's how long I basically how long I have been in a relationship with this game. There we go. That's how I'm gonna put it. I've been in a relationship with this game since a Realm Reborn. Not a Realm Reborn, but before a Realm Reborn, 1.0. And I'm back. Believe it or not, I am back on it again. For like the how many characters have I made? I've made at least, I think, about 2 hands worth, but you know, you can count on both hands. So I've made less than 10, but more than 5, somewhere in there. So yeah, I've played this game off and on quite a bit, and so today we're back, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do as soon as I remember how to play the game. And sure enough, let's get out of here. First and foremost, let's go somewhere that Danny won't fall asleep at. So, or maybe we could just change the music. No, there's no music in here that I like. There is none. I at least need to go somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere so I can just kind of chat, because there is some news that I want to inform you all about before I get too carried away. You know what? The gold saucer. I think that's good. We'll go to the gold saucer. How about that? Gold saucer music ain't all that bad. I need to move that a little bit. I don't like how it's off even. All right. Here we go. This is better than nothing, boys. Better than nothing. So, surely can't be upset with this. You know, it is the Manderville Gold Saucer music. You like it? Anyways, so where was I? Important news. Yes. ladies and gentlemen, how can I describe it? The game list, the one that had the rules and all the games that I've been playing or plan to play and etc. XYZ, that has been scrapped. I have removed that. There's no longer a command for that. If you have a link to it, you can probably still access it, but if you don't, it's gone. Basically, I'm no longer going to be referring to that. I am just going to be kind of playing it by ear going from this point forward. So with that said, today we are playing Final Fantasy XIV, but tomorrow there's actually going to be something else, and that is Scarlet Nexus. Tomorrow I will be playing Scarlet Nexus on stream if it launches. I think it comes out tomorrow. I have to double check that, but I believe it comes out tomorrow. I will be playing that on stream, and I will play that until either I beat it or I get bored of it. That is the rules here. There's no, like, everything else is what it is. But tomorrow I'll be playing Scarlet Nexus until either I beat it or I get bored. If I get bored, we'll be back on Final Fantasy XIV. If I beat it, we'll be back on Final Fantasy XIV. And something else, if something else comes up. But for now, that is basically what we're working with. So there is no strict schedule, but I'm gonna be trying to keep up with games as they come out. So Scarlet Nexus now, well, not now, but tomorrow. And then Monster Hunter Stories 2 will be the next single player game that I will play on stream. Whether I beat Scarlet Nexus or not, I'm gonna try to beat Scarlet Nexus before it comes out. I think Scarlet Nexus is probably gonna be a short game, so that shouldn't be too bad. Otherwise, we will be playing this for now. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I am on Aether, the World Siren. For any of those who'd like to play, I'm more than welcome to play it. My character is... I don't know what level my character is. 73. Character is level 73. And yeah, I'm a healer. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I'm a healer. So in MMOs, I tend to play the very complicated classes, or I tend to gravitate towards complicated classes. And the one that I like the most are healers. Mainly reason why is I get to sit back, I get to look at everything that's going on the field, and I keep people alive. I like that. I like doing that. I like the stress involved with being a healer. However, I don't really like the stress involved with being a tank. So only things I've ever played in the MMO are healer and DPS. Never tank. I don't even know if I have any tank classes leveled up, to be honest. I don't think I have any tank classes leveled up. Otherwise, I think what I'm gonna do today in Final Fantasy XIV is probably do some story stuff. Oh, hold on. I just received a message on Discord. Oh God. Alright, anyways. So yeah. How about we get into it? Actually, Danny, I saw you on fucking Final Fantasy XIV. Am I seeing things? Maybe I'm seeing things, but I feel like I saw you on Final Fantasy XIV as well. If so, what race and class? I'm curious to know. And I'm not gonna judge if you're a cat girl. I'm not gonna judge. In fact, before there was the Aura, and before there was the Viera, I was also a Mikote. So, no judging going on here. None whatsoever. All right, let us I'm actually going to oh, word? I can control this shit? I did not know that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This actually I'm gonna get into some stuff here in a moment. As soon as I change one thing, I need to change one thing. As soon as I remember how to do it. There we go. No. Human and mage DPS. Nice. That's actually not bad. I like that. So mage DPS. So black mage or thaumaturge, like what level are you? What world, server, XYZ, etc. Like, you know, hit me up with the details, good sir. While you do that, I'm going to make my way towards Author? The Dolmen Enclave. Level 6. Hey, working your way up. If you need help, just let me know. Just let me know. I'll come and help. Or if you just like to play, I'll come and play. Where's my chocobo? Shit. I don't know about the world I'm in. You could tell the world you're in by this thing right here. It says current world. It says it right there. All right. Where do I need to go? Do we have to be in the same server? No. No, we don't. At least I don't think so. I think I can like guest visit a different world. How about, you mean data center? All right, hold on. So the data center and even world, I don't think you have to be in the same one. Let me go to an aetheryte real quick, because I think you can change from the aetheryte. Woo, skirt. I don't think you do it from here. I think you can do it from the login screen. Not login, but character selection screen. I think I can visit that way. I've never done it before, but I've had friends come to other worlds that I was in previously, so I know what can be done. Can I get on my mount, please? Verdi, let me on. Let me on, bro. So yeah, don't need to be on the same world or data center. It's easier if you are though. But if you aren't, that's also fine. I forget if you can swim. You can swim, I forgot about that. Yeah, there it is. Man, it's been so long since I've played this shit. Like, I really don't fucking remember shit. I don't remember shit. There's also fall damage in this game, which was hilarious because I like immediately jumped off of a cliff. That was like the first thing I did, and I paid the price for it. Skirt. I believe I need to talk to somebody. Yeah, this person right there. To the Dolmen Enclave. By the way, this is the only JRPG you'll see me play with English dub, because I actually like it, and I think Y'shtola has an amazingly beautiful voice. All right, To my goal. I did grab everything here. No, I didn't. What? I didn't attune to everything here? Oh my God, what am I doing? What was I doing to not have fucking attuned to all the aetherites in this place? I'm slacking. Also, is the game music too loud? I feel like it might be too loud, but y'all let me know. Y'all be the judge. Alright, let's see if I attune to this one. I don't think so, because it would have said I attuned. Ah, there it is. There it is. Oh, bro, I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm like kind of anxious about this. Like it's been a minute since I played. Do you know how, like, it took me, I spent a lot of time earlier today resetting up my HUD the way I had it before so that I can like easily be able to like do my commands correctly. Not commands, but skills. So if you're wondering why instead of using horizontal bars, I have like fucking rectangles, oddly shaped, this man is because the way I use what's called a, well, why did I say what's called? I use an MMO mouse. So I don't actually use the numbers on the keyboard. I actually use them on my mouse. So my right thumb is hitting these buttons instead of like my fingers on the keyboard. So that's why I have them shaped like this, is because it matches the layout of my MMO mouse. So that's why I use these like these squares, these rectangles, instead of the regular rectangle bars. Goldsetsu, fair journey to you, my friend. MMO mouse Kappa. Look, man, you don't understand the benefit of using, like, dude, using a MMO mouse is awesome. It's awesome. It's so good. Like, literally, when I switched to an MMO mouse, I never had any problems. I know some people who like switch their like the hat, like, so they'll do 1 through 5, but then they'll have instead of using like 6 through the equal sign, they'll use like buttons on their keyboard. But I'm not about to fucking change all that shit. So instead, I just use an MMO mouse, and I have full range. One finger. I've dedicated one finger to every possible command I would ever want to use. And it works great. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Alizé, you giddy. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen these characters. Oh my God, I'm getting kind of nostalgic. I'm leaving. I can't handle it. Sonic is gonna be a VTuber? You're joking. No, bro, no. They can't, wait. Japanese or English? Japanese or English? I'm sorry, I'm in a little bit of a denial actually. Like, I just kind of I just kind of sank a little bit. It's gonna be in Japanese. It makes me a little depressed. I mean, like, it could be great, but at the same time, it's like, why? You said, I think it's for a virtual ride, something like that. Well, okay, well, that's not really a VTuber, is it? Like, a VTuber is like actually someone who's like making videos, making content on a platform like YouTube or Twitch. This man said, let me check my sources. Uh-oh. When anybody says that, when anybody says, let me check my sources, you know you're in for it. You said, I think they're going to do that first. So he's gonna be a VTuber, and then he's also gonna be like the face of some new virtual ride. I wish I had some alcohol. Like, today is one of those days, after reading this, I wish I had some alcohol. Just once. Just this once. I usually don't be like, you know, I just need some. No, I don't really ever be that. I don't be like, I just need some alcohol. But this is one of those moments where it's just like, why would they do that to my boy? Why would they do that? And they want to open up a theme park. Why? Because Nintendo did it? So Sega is like, yeah, you know what? Since Nintendo did it, we're gonna open ours up too, and we're gonna show off how amazing Sonic actually is. We're gonna like bring to like all of his fan favorite zones, fucking Chemical Plant, Green Hill. It's like, bro. Come on, man. I think even Nintendo doing it was a bit of a stretch. My fucking Sega doing it? Oh no. This ain't voice acting. They want me to read this wall of text? Aw, shit. It is story time, boys. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that... Wait. What? Yeah, it is a day that will live long in the memory, and one that would never have dawned without courageous actions of the Scions on behalf of Doma and her people. We give you our deepest thanks. You said I just skipped everything? I can't. See, that was a mistake I made. Rushing to the end. I was rushing to like try to catch up with friends and play with other people, and I didn't enjoy the game. And I think that was my mistake. That's why I started over so many times in Final Fantasy XIV, because I did that. I skipped everything. I didn't give a shit. I didn't give the story a chance. I didn't bother. I just wanted to play with my friends. But in reality, I came to the conclusion I wasn't playing for myself. And when I realized that I wasn't playing for myself, then I was like, I'm not having fun. So then I stopped. I went back with this character here, the most recent character that you see on screen that I created. And I actually started to try and take in the content, take in the story, like actually consume everything that the game has to offer. And that's when I actually had the most fun with Final Fantasy XIV. Otherwise, like, I was just being like, what am I doing? Like, it's no different from any other MMO. But in reality, it is. Like, the gameplay, I think, is second to the story the game has to tell. The more character-driven aspects of the game. Even just your character. Not even, like, the story characters. Like, your character is important in this world, and you gotta like experience it with them, because if you don't, then you're literally handicapping yourself from enjoying the game. And I say that because that was a mistake I made. just rushing. I just wanted to get the end game. I just wanted to do the dungeons, the raids, and the content. I'm gonna say one thing that it's a comment that I agree with, and I didn't realize it until much later, is that Final Fantasy XIV is very much a single player game first and an MMORPG second. So if you're not taking in the story, then you're not actually playing the game. You don't have to. And you may be able to, you know, if you're playing with friends, you're probably not going to give a shit anyways. Because really, that's the one part that that's the MMO part that could take the place of the story. But for someone who, like me, who's very often playing these MMOs and games by himself, like, yeah, I have the tendency to be pretty much a loner in most MMORPGs that I play. I don't have people to play with more often than not. Even my friends that do play this game, I still don't fucking play with them because they're doing shit outside my reach. Like for example, Nox, who comes into the chat. This man be running fucking Ultima T raids, time attack, ultra trials, or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't fucking know. I can't do that shit. I mean, I could, but I'm not geared for it, and I'm not trying to do it yet because I'm just trying to enjoy the game at my own pace. And I think you should do the same. Enjoy the game at your own pace. There's no need to rush. You don't have to skip the content. I don't recommend skipping the content, but if you do, that's fine. It's your choice. But if you're going to do that, you need to find something else to enjoy, especially if you're only level 6 and you're doing a Realm Reborn content. You're going to be in a Realm Reborn for a very long time. You will be in a Realm Reborn for a very long time. So if you're not taking in a Realm Reborn, it's going to kind of feel like you're burning rubber. This is literally what it's going to feel like. You're at the starting line and you're just spinning your wheels, making a bunch of smoke, until finally you launch at the expansion content. But there's two things that happen when you burn your wheels like that, when you're burning rubber, doing a burnout. You're either going to blow your tires, meaning you're going to get tired or you're going to get bored before you even get to the expansions, or you will eventually take off from the starting line. One of the two is going to happen. Which one happens first, I'm not sure. But it's not a race. Just need to enjoy the content, enjoy the game, enjoy it your way, but just try not to rush. Play the game for yourself. Just take it all in. That would be my advice. Again, I made that mistake. You're welcome, Lord Heian. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest. Yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphino to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, by building a nation in which none need live in fear. I confess, I missed him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? Oh, so this is, I remember now, this is right after I fought Tsukuyomi, which was an amazing fight. I absolutely loved the Tsukuyomi fight. I believe the answer lies in past tragedy. Specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mind, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the search of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance, without hesitation or complaint. Though Suyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the kami had been so minded. Even now I labor to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate, to deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl known as Suyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Sweet. Quest complete. Easy. This is the easy type of quest. Just talk, get paid, and go about the business. That's 300 gil. That was enough for one teleport. That's enough gil for one teleport. They fucking robbing me, bro. I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Ralger's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. Who's Lise again? I can't remember, man. It's been like... I think the last time I played this was back in February? No. When did I start streaming? I forgot. Last year, February. So it's been about a year since I played this. It's been about a year since I played Final Fantasy XIV. Which is funny, because Final Fantasy XIV is the game that actually encouraged me to get back into streaming. And then when I started streaming, I didn't play Final Fantasy XIV. So I guess it went full circle. All right, let's check the quest. Lise at Ralger's Reach. I need to fix that. It's gonna drive me nuts. All right, let's actually fix that real quick. Come on, gently. Oh, there it is. That should be right, I think. Save. No, it's fucked. It's still off center just a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. Oh, nope, there it is. I think that's perfect. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's close enough. It's not gonna be exactly perfect. So when I originally created this character, I created it as a Viera. And then when I realized that Viera didn't have many hairstyles, I was like, fuck, man. That means I'm literally running around looking like every other Viera. Because they had like, I think like 5 hairstyles at the time. It's like, I don't know. It wasn't a lot. There was not a lot of hairstyles. So I just fucking... I just decided to play a different race. So I used the Fantasia and just changed it up. Oh, that's Lise. Lise is one of the Scions, or formerly a Scion, until she became the new Resistance leader or whatever the fuck. It's all coming back to me. Oh, something bad's happening. Zeta, Alize, you're back. No Alphino. It's good to see you, Lise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... If this is a joke, gods, this had better be a joke. and then they talk, explain the situation. I like it when games do that. Just fade to black. I don't need to know they're doing a recap. Look, I know what I saw, alright? We all saw it. And here you are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald. I know how ludicrous this sounds. I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. But while I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Zeta's. What expansion is this? This is Stormblood. This is the patch content for Stormblood, because I've actually completed the main story of Stormblood. I'm currently working on the patch content. And then I'll be in Shadowbringers! Oh, shit! She saw the Crown Prince through the echo in a meeting that could only have taken place in recent past. What expansions are free? Probably Heavensward? Because 60 content should cover... No, because 80 is for Shadowbringers, 70 is for Stormblood, 60 is for Heavensward, so then that means... Actually, no, you should be level 60 by the end of Heavensward. So I would say probably Heavensward. That would be my assumption. Because I reached level 70 once I beat all of Stormblood's content. Let's see here. I read that already. It was him. It was Xenos. I'm just gonna say Xenos is alive. No. It must have been, I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter. Xenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck and we buried him. Aye. And someone went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? That's Gilded Halls. Whatever are you talking about? Hey! Thancred! I was trying to remember his name before they said it on the screen. Thancred, what brings you to the Reach? Alphino had me lending a hand to the sorcery, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work and so on, just until operations were up and running. And now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestion that the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? If so, might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business? As much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right to follow in his grave, but if it will put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to, and when there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. Oh, we about to go dig in a grave. Xenos is buried at the Blood Hoe in the locks, excuse me. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked so as not to upset the locals. Then it shouldn't be too hard for Nago? You're in charge until I get back. Yo, it's a squad. Let's go. I don't even think I could run with them this year characters. I feel like I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even have the trust systems. Like, so I don't even know how you get the trust system, to be honest. Alright. Let's see where we need to go. That seems quite far away. Hey, good buddy of mine. I'm gonna need to feed you, aren't I? Hey, go. Stop it. Mount, please. And away. See something shiny over there. What is that? It's like a glowing light right here. I'm going right towards it. Fuck everything else until I figure out what the hell that light is. To be able to see that light from all the way over here is incredible. Hang in there, Chocobo. You're doing great work, buddy. VOD. That must be where I was supposed to go, somewhere back there. Oh, I remember that place. Yep, I hate that place. This is a bright ass lamp. I like it though. The more interesting thing is, hold on. Ah, yes. I like sometimes I be wondering if some things are like to scale. Cause like this basically kind of looks like, I mean, it's a wall, obviously, right? So on the inside of this wall, this is likely a hallway. I mean, because there's clearly windows. It's not like they're just lights on the outside of a wall. So it makes me curious as to what the inside of that wall looks like. A little bit. It's definitely not going to be rooms or anything. Whee! Coming in for a landing. Oh, we landed. Excellent. Let's talk to Lise. This is it. Gods, he'd better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more about it. Look at that. It's nighttime. Perfect time to be looking in graves. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied. Well then, we are presented with but one course of action. Move that up a little bit. And we had to best be sure we are not observed in the doing of it. Shall we begin? Yes. Let's open his grave. I'm kind of with it though. Like, if you don't know, you might as well just open coffin and take a look.
Oh dear.
Hey,
you
voice
seem
actor.
to be missing a corpse.
I bet. You can't just start thunderstorming on me.
Well, it must
Why?
be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
It is the most coincidental thing. It's like, uh-oh. The grave is empty. Rain and thunder. It's like, all right. Getting a little over dramatic, are we? I thought coming at nighttime was enough. We better not be observed doing this, and look at what we have here, being observed doing so. Oh, we know that man is up to no good. I saw it for myself. Lee, Stankred, and Alizé, and the Warrior of Light, they all were desecrating a grave. If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumors are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bid to lend credence to the tales of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alphinode's theory of Ascian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. You're saying an Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body? It seems a distinct possibility. Once I have put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interfering the crown prince. Wait, what? Yeah, sure, whatever. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body was ever buried here, and how certain we are that Xenos was properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Robin needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word to me at Rogga's Reach. I don't know why I'm surprised. With matters settling down in Doma, we were due another crisis. Shall we make for the Rising Stones then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Hi. Wait, are we in? I don't remember the name of the place. Revenant's Toll. Damn it. Damn it. I was trying to remember it, but the fucking exit spoiled it for me. Fuck, I couldn't remember. But this is the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Their other headquarters. While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Urianger over Link Pearl and gave him a full report. Y'shtola is on her way and should be here. Y'shtola! She's the one. She's the one. The only cat girl I ever look at and be like, yes, she is the one. If not, she is the prototype. Alize, Zeta. 'Tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that an Ascian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but Zeta, nay, Alphanode had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extend to the question of his own safety? Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold in the shadowy web of the Paragons like as not. When it comes to making rash decisions, English check. Can you say it? Yes, I can say it. All right, we're gonna try that again. When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I just wish there was something I could do for him besides pray. Complete. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, sorry. We cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead, and the rite beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan, every part behaving exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. What are you doing fiddling with that thing? I asked you a question, soldier. Uh-oh. Hiya! Somebody's about to get sliced. I want that man's sword, though, the real talk. I mean, it's just a katana, but still. I like how it looked. What are you? Have you lost your mind? I like how he has a plate just floating on his back. Oh, dead. KO. Flawless victory. I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final bow, only to find that the finale was but an intermission. So who are you? Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins? Embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. Look at that face. So one thing I did realize with characters in this game, boy, they don't like dying, or excuse me, they don't like staying dead. Like, you gotta face them more than once in most cases. They be like, fuck, I got my ass handed to me. We'll have to try that again. We'll have to come back and try that again. Eastola! Lovely, absolutely lovely. It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphino. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? So we're gonna have a tea party? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East, and of your encounter with this new primal especially. I'll put on the kettle. Wait, I'll put the kettle on. Then that table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. I am not good at reading aloud. I just want to make that clear. I'm not good. My destination is the chair. And I just hold on. I just want to step outside for a minute. Take another look at Revenant's stall. To the rising stones. That's actually a dope outfit until that lady popped up. There's one thing that's quite curious is this door, excuse me. This door is only one door. But yet this room is double doors. So I don't know how that works. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what's between here and the outside, but that is a significant difference in scale, I should say. And why can't we just come in through this door? Why do we gotta go through the fucking bar? Like, surely this door leads to outside. I mean, because, I mean, just look here. Either that or that's like another hallway. I don't know. Like, I'm curious about the architecture of this place. Like, where does it go? Like, it can't be underground because light's coming in through this side. So this can't be a basement. And look at that, there's even light right here. So I'm curious as to why we have to go through the bar to get through the front door. That looks like there might be a second floor. This wood. So this might be... It's possible that there could be another floor up there. So maybe that door is to stairs. This door might be to some stairs because let's take a look here. This walkway you know what? I'm just gonna stop obsessing over the architecture just because, like, some stuff seems a little bit odd, but I mean, it's minor. Who cares? Right? Nobody asks these kinds of questions when they play their games. But I do. I fucking do. I just get curious, man. I get curious. In fact, oops, this ceiling is lower than this one. Interesting. Alright, anyways. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh no, you know what? Hey guys, I hope y'all are ready for a fucking show, because we are about to experience this show at full throttle, okay? Says it's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well, we got 2 additional hours, so why the fuck not, right? You ready? I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Sit at the table. Let's have some tea. Time to put on a tea party. Wait, I gotta read this? There's no voice acting? They said cutscenes. They fucking lied to me. All right. All right. Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susano via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods or kamis reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalog of such relics. But if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea, and I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help to prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on aetherology. Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. I'm ready. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhoof's gravekeepers. They all told me the same story. Once Lise and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was entered. Or is that interred? Was interred under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offended scrawl was removed, as per Lisa's instructions, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos had not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left the two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed imposter, or an Ascian has taken up residence within it. If Asahi was fermented a devote, was a fervent, oh, fuck's sake. If Asahi was a fervent, god damn it, can I please read this correctly? If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for our Alpha Node in Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risk. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Well, the way they talk though is it's tough to read because like you don't really talk like that, or I don't really talk like that normally. Meanwhile, the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft LXXV, which I think is L25. Master Alphano, we are making good speed towards our destination. Is Optimus? Nay, 'tis just I can see not. Oh my god. It is difficult as fuck to read this shit. Nay, 'tis just I can see not from my cabin, and was curious to know the land over which we flew. I am afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Orthard. Is it Othard? Or, yeah, Othard. I think that's the correct way to pronounce that. Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but moms upon moms of lifeless earth. I've read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of aether. Aye, it is believed that a succession of Icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of devastation. He declared Icons a threat to our very star's existence and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Uh-oh. Report! We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor, no visible designation. Magitech? But who? All cannons return fire. Damage report. The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it. They knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. We're going down, Captain, no! Save us! Ah, you'll be alright, Alpha, no. Take it like a man. Take it like a man. Glad to have you back, Master Alphino. We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. Aye, aye. Duty calls. Commence battle for Emissary of the Dawn. Level sync is in effect if you above the maximum amount. Oh no, I gotta fight. We gotta fight. Let's go. Wait, what? Who is this? I got Ruin 2, Psych. So heal, attack, attack. That's it. I got 4 abilities. 3 actually. Technically 2. I have a carbuncle, so I am... Bro, where's our ship? Oh, there it is. That must be the exit. Alright. What did he tell me to do? I missed it. What the fuck is going on? Anything broken? Yo, can I like... Do I have any more skills? No? Oh no. Oh no. Literally just gonna throw me in this bitch with only fucking 3 abilities? Heal, attack, dot. Wait, no. Those unsuspected. Yeah. That's actually no. That is. Oh my god. That's not even. It's kind of an attack, but it's more like a bind. It's a CC. Oh no. I like my timestamps. I gotta turn those back on. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Destroy the ship wreckage. Oh, okay. I should have just read the fucking objective. It's like to heal the wounded soldier. What wounded soldier? Oh, that's that guy. Hey, get up to your feet. Revive? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. How the fuck do I revive? Oh, I actually just gotta talk to him. I was about to say I don't have a revive ability. Don't think it would have made it. Yes, you very likely saved his life. The question of wait. Oh no! Attack! Oh my god. Oh no. Cast it. Get out of there. I'm not a tank. Ah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go then. Fuck you. Yo, I need heals, bro. I need heals. Alright, bind it. Get out of there. Fuck it, I need your help. Did my fucking ally just get like absolutely destroyed? Is that what you're telling me? No, he's not. Okay. Yo, I need y'all to fucking attack faster. Fucking yellow. GG's. I kind of miss being a scholar. I was a scholar before I was a astrologian. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, they got guns! They just start busting at us, yo. You can't let them get away with that. Confound it, not here, not like this. Ooh, nice shot. Nice motherfucking shot. Desert people. What? Who in the Empire's name? Enemies of our enemies? Introductions can wait. You are calm in a crisis, Master Alphino. Let us finish this then. It's another fight. Let's go. Yo. We got 2 mages and a gunbreaker? No. We got 1 gunbreaker, 1 mage. I forget, I don't know what the other guy had. I think he had a sword too. Alright, gunbreaker dude. Get in there. And a dragoon, what it looks like. Lancer. Fucking go. So they weren't ready, yo. They weren't ready, so they tried to gang up on us. Payback's a bitch. Yo, this dude is fucking them up. I might have to lower this, aren't I? Because I feel like the music is stupid loud right now. More enemies. Oh, yo. Fucking attack. Yo, where the fuck's my carbuncle? What the fuck are you doing, Captain? I'm gonna get in this, because I don't know what it does. Shining Moonstone, what does that do? Empowered by the light of the moonstone, increasing damage dealt or reducing damage taken. That is I think I decided to get in this, but this is actually useful as fuck. I think he's on our side. know, while they do that, I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna just kind of lower this a notch. There you go. I think that's good, right? Cause dude, the game was loud as shit, bro. We did good. I think we did good. My thanks, your intervention proved most timely. Well, well, I do not think to meet an Eorzean in this place, let alone a Scion. You know of me, sir? Is this who I think it is? There's no way this is who I think it is. I have some small history with your. This is not who I think it is. It just can't. No. This isn't Armor Dude, is it? I think that is Armor Dude. It is definitely Armor Dude. But I will speak of the present. Know you your assailants and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard. And I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for asking, and as for our purpose, let this be your answer. An Asian's mask. Dun dun dun. Yeah. This is a Realm Reborn guy. I missed what he said though. I should have read that. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Yeah, why don't you just stay in the middle of the salty desert? Just nah, you probably want to get out of there, bro. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed, we accept your gracious offer. Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Shadow Hunter. Oh god. Shadow Hunter meets Shadow Bringer. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, Square Enix. I see what you did. And then in Walker you have the Start Walker. No, the start Trekker and the fucking End Walker. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, there it is, Shadow Bringer. That's the Shadow Bringer. Oh, this man collecting the mask, bro. Oh, but that one right there, that's a different one. That one tells of a long told story. Shadow the Hedgehog. You know that, That game was kind of underrated. The actual Shadow the Hedgehog game, kind of underrated. Like, I actually think that game was pretty good. This is intolerable, but as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do for Alpha Node now but pray for his success. You said your cousin owns it? So I take it you've played it and beat it then. If someone in your family has it. Well, that is not entirely true, says Thancred. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I could make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. I think I watched them play it, says Danny. I mean, that's not that bad. It's actually multiplayer. Like, you know, there's like segments of the game where you have like a companion, maybe it'd be like Sonic or Knuckles or somebody. You can actually play with the companion character. The second player, if you plug in a second controller, they can actually play or control that character. I don't know if you knew that, but so the way I figured it out was the same way I figured out in the OG Sonic games, like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, right? Like, it doesn't say it's multiplayer, but if you plug in a second controller, the second player can control the second guest character. So I figured, well, maybe if I tried that with Shadow the Hedgehog, I could do the same thing. And sure enough, you can. If you just plug in a controller and they just start mashing buttons, they'll be controlling the second character. I was like, oh, that's a nice little touch. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alize, but the provinces are hostile territory and stealth is all important. It is safer than go alone. Give me 1 second. Be right back. All right, where was I? All right, there we go. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. What will you say to Alize? We should leave this to Thancred. This is specialty. He's trained as a ninja. Not you too. I understand your frustration, Alize, but Zeta has the right of it. We must differ to Thancred's expertise in this matter. Fine, just promise you'll be careful. He's a ninja. Let the ninja do his business, his ninja thing. Let the man go full shinobi. It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all. But I will stay behind as I have been bid. We all have our talents. Mine just happened to invoke a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send a word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldenard vessel to bear my... Oh my god. Bitter? But I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area, Zeta. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alpha Node to share. Ponder. I like that new emote. Let's go. All right. Oh, I got a new chapter in New Game Plus. New Game Plus. Where do you find that at? Yeah, so here we are. This is, so the part ones are always like the actual content, and then the parts afterwards are usually the patch content, if I'm not mistaken. This artwork, absolutely incredible. Raids, side story. Hildebrand, nice. How do I add you? Give me a second. Shit. So social, friend list, and then player search, search conditions, first name, Zeta, execute. Wait, hold up. Is that not right? Zeta, world, location, 80, E. I have not even the slightest. Can I not search myself? Is that what they're trying to tell me? My name is kind of crazy. Maybe I can't search myself. How about you tell me your name? I'll search for your name. See if I can find you. Goro! That's definitely not you. Definitely not Goro Pancakes. Let's see. It's likely that I can't add you if you're on another world. So I think I would have to go to that world first to add you. I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna have to look real quick. Let me see. Let me see if you can add somebody when they are in another world. Let's see here. Oh, it does say you can. It says players can now. This was actually 3 years ago. It says players can now add other players from different worlds within the same. Oh, we have to be on the same data center though. At least that's what this says. But this is from 3 years ago. Let me see if I can find something more up to date. Cross server friends list. Here we go. Let me see. Okay. I think I know someone who will know. Let me hit up Nox. Let me see if Nox knows. All right. I just sent him a message. He's currently offline, so I don't know if he'll how soon he'll respond. But yeah. Coral pancakes. What about community finder? That's not it. How do I... Fruit members. Ah, okay. So this is one thing that I was reading. Somebody said create a private party finder. Form a private party finder. Uh-oh, here it is. 2761. The 4 digits. With role restrictions. All right. Said that. Recruit. All right. So what you're gonna have to do is open party finder. This is gonna kind of sound like a lot. Actually, I wonder if I can just invite you. Oh wait, no, that's recruiters. Never mind. Yeah, okay. So you have the open party finder, which is under the party icon here. Click on party finder, click on private tab, and you should see my character's name, Zeta Von Lucia. And you will join using the 4-digit passcode that I set previously. Oops. That's not going to be that. Oh no, 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 no. I didn't mean to cancel it. There it is. Resume. Zeta Von Lucia. You should join that. And when you do, I should be able to add you to the friends list. So yeah. Let me know if you have any troubles. My thing is, why is Discord showing up like that? Why is Discord just showing up on my fucking overlay? I don't know why it does that. I wish I could fix that, but I can't. Okay. Danny, just get it. Did you find it? Are you having any troubles finding the party finder party? Give me a second. Turn that off. There we go. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, in the meantime, it'll be up for an hour. I think that's the limit, is like 60 minutes. And if you have any troubles finding the party finder party, just let me know and I'll help you out. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue the story for now. There is a passcode. You should know the passcode. It's the same passcode I always use. Not, just ask. Alright, what does it say? Alize is impatiently fussing with her link bro. Oh, Zeta, if you've come here hoping for news, I'm happy there isn't any. Everything is exactly as it was. Istola is still investigating primals in the Far East. Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces, and Alpha... Oh my god, choked on air. Holy shit. Istola is still investigating primals in the Far East. Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces, and Alphino is still out there somewhere. There's been no word since his first scheduled report, nor does he respond to calls. And all the while, I'm just meant to sit around here waiting. It's driving me mad. Begging your pardons, I bear a message from the Erorzian Alliance, excuse me. Thank the gods for that, we have a visitor. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bah. Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I should most be eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of the Asian interference, and they humbly requested the presence of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Having assessed intelligence provided by the Alamegan resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenos' remains, they too suspect Asian involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, your orders, Council, would be most welcome. Of course, we should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. With almost everyone else afield, I'd say this one befalls to us, by which I mean I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust. I'd rather not. Of course I will. Just kidding. There you have it. We accept the invitation. Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course, but I can confirm that the council will take place in the Alamihigo. Wait, in Alamihigo, by your leave. And away he goes. I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer, but standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Thancred, what's going on, man? Alright, just be careful of the road back. You hear? Did I hear right, Rio? Is Thancred coming back? Aye, that he is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Being in the Garlean territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in the case the Imperials were listening in. So he said he'd head back as quick as he could and to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Alamahegan quarter. Understood. Zeta and I will go. It's such a coincidence that they're meeting back in Alamahigo. Exactly where they're heading. We're bound for Alamihigo anyway, and there's sure to be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. But technically, he did get to the Garlean Empire through Alamihigo, so. How do I bring up the menu? All right, give me a second. I'll show you as soon as this dialogue is done. It should be done right after this. There it is. All right, so to bring up the party finder, very simple. There is a button over here. It kind of looks like a P with 2 lines. You're going to click on that. And there is a little button here that says Party Finder. All right, so right here, Party, click, Party Finder, click. And then it'll probably start you over here. So what you're going to do is click Private. And you're going to scroll down to Zeta Revolution. I can't use that. Oh no! Fuck, man. What that means is you're likely not the correct level yet. You probably need to level up a bit before we're able to join up together. So, I'm not sure what level this pops up at. So give me a second. I can actually check for you real quick. I will do my due diligence to help you out, my good sir. It's the least I can do. Let's see here. What level to use Party Finder? FF14. It does not say. Bro. Why does this shit not say what level you need to be to fucking use the Party Finder? That's ridiculous. Next link. If I had to take a guess, I think it is level 15. Oh wait, here you go. Somebody already asked a question on Reddit. You have to complete your first dungeon, which is at level 15. So I was right. So you have to first you have to complete the first dungeon, which is likely going to be at level 15. Double check. Yep, that's right. So you have to complete level 15 dungeons, Sustasha, which is main storyline quest. It's probably pirates. Not too bad. It's not too bad. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down for the meantime then. Actually, no, I'll leave it up for the stream. For the stream! Alright, where to? I'm just gonna teleport from here. Speak to Thancred in Alamihigan Quarter. So far away! Teleport! My money! No! Oh, I'm so cheap in this game. But at least I have money in this game. Are you hungry? You're not too hungry. But I'm gonna feed you anyway. There you go. Stay full, good sir. Stay full. Come on, Verdi. It's Verdi, actually. Verdi! Alright, where the fuck am I going? You should check out Grounded. Is that? It's okay. I am not playing a game that has giant spiders in it. It's just not gonna happen. Not willingly, at least. Not willingly, at least. No matter what, you can turn it off. Yeah, you can turn it off, but they still look. They look like giant spiders. Like I just knowing they're giant spiders is too much. It's just too much. It's too much. I just rather not. Because it's going to be the sounds, and then my mind is just going to give them it. So I could turn it off visually and, you know, run around with giant beans. But what will happen is those giant beans will turn back into spiders in my head. I don't want that. I don't fucking want that. You two are a sight for sore eyes. Now all I need is water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? Trapezing through the Imperial territory is thirsty work. Of course it is, Thancred. You stay thirsty, good friend. Stay thirsty.
God, I needed that.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Quite. Without further ado, then. After the successful uprisings in Doma and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well. The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance.
$60 is max for free trial? Yes. As far as I can recall, I believe that is correct.
Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope, then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamigan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their troubles, they have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire. That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Doma has summoned a primal, and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
I mean, they didn't necessarily summon it. It just kind of happened.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
I'm happy this is voice acted, though. So good.
In plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
He's the devil.
Yes. And Ascian wears his skin.
That's what I meant.
But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
But Alphonse should have arrived by now. Could they be holding in there in secret?
No. No, Alize. No.
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination. As you know, Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency. I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
Say it! It's dude from A Realm Reborn.
You spoke with Alphino?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
Oh, never
The
mind.
wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste.
I like that
We must
oboe.
make for the burn at once.
Look at oboe that just made that really deep, suspenseful sound. That was great.
I had a feeling you might say that.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphino's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
And I'm going to. How can I tell the enemy's elemental
Far be it
weaknesses?
from me to change your minds.
Oh, fuck. To be honest with you, I am not entirely sure. You have to forgive me. It's been a really long time since I played the game, so I cannot recall entirely. It should say something though. It should pop up. It'll either say like weak, or it might be like a different color. Do I even have a fucking class? Elemental class? Let me see. Gear set list. What? Where are all my gear sets? Fuck. That is a nightmare. Samurai, scholar. Do I even have a... No, I do not. Where are my classes at? Classes and jobs. Did I play Thaumaturge? I actually haven't played Thaumaturge yet. At all. Well, damn. Well, damn. Where's Raytheon? I mean, Rathalos. Excuse me, Rathalos. Rathalos is... Give me a second. I believe in Kugane. So you would go to Kugane, which is in Stormblood, and then you can fight Rathalos by talking to an NPC there. It's a very unique fight. I wonder if I can... Oh, that's interesting. Is it a raid? It is a... I don't think it's a raid. I just think it's a, like a special trial? I think it's a trial. Stormblood. Let me see here. What is it? There it is, the Great Hunt. Rathalos. It is a trial. That's what it is. Trials are like boss fights. So the hunt has always been simple business. Snatch a bill from the board, seek out your quarry, and claim your bounty. A particular posting at Kugane, however, has complicated matters. What began as a simple hunt in the Azim steppe was quickly escalated into a harrowing undertaking with a strange new feline companion and even stranger prey, Rathalos, king of the skies. With Mega Potion in hand, you venture into the mountains. But do you have what it takes to stand against his fiery fury? You actually have, like, you can't heal in the fight with Rathalos. The only way to get your HP back if it goes down is to drink a Mega Potion. It's the only way. It's a great fight. It's honestly a great fight. And I almost forgot. And you can get a Poogie. You can get a Poogie. Have I fought him? I have fought him. I fought him one time just to complete the quest. That's all I could do. Took a very long time for me to. I don't even know how long it took me to get it. Do I have a Poogie? I don't think I have a Poogie. But you can get a Poogie. Yeah, nope, I don't have the Poogie. Such unfortunate. Such unfortunate. Yeah, fun fight. Great fight. Boy, these extremes though. 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. Yeah, so it's only, you can only go in with, oh wait, is this, oh, so this one is actually, so the standard trial is a 8-on-1. So basically it's 8 players, 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. But the high-end trial, the hard mode, is a traditional hunt with only 4 hunters. 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. You said Rusty Coblin is cursed as hell? I mean, it's a Coblin. It's a Coblin. Oh my god. Oh, let me check my socials real quick. Retrieve on my status on friends on other worlds. Okay, so I can't actually retrieve these. I don't know who those are. Oh well. Alizé! Loath though I am to neglect making preparations for the council, we must act swiftly before Alphanol's trail goes cold. I propose we first pay Hien a visit. He's sure to want to hear about these developments, and he may well be advised to us on how best to reach the burn. The burn. A sound plan, and Y'shtola is in Doma, is she not? I dare say she'd join you in the search if you asked her nicely. While you see to all that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations for the Council to me. Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Doma then. We have much and more to share with Y'shtola. Thanks, Thancred. You saved us from having to sit through exposition hell. Let's go. Let's see here. Where to next? The fuck? The House of the Fierce. Namai. Namai. Onwards and away! Just kidding. Let's see here. Where are we now? Verity, let's go. A little rough around the edges, but it looks good. There's a lot of quests. I would say just focus on the story quest. You can do the side quest, but it can be overwhelming. Like, it would be very overwhelming. So I would say focus on on the main story and do the side quests or duty roulette when you have no other choice but to like level up. Side quest is great when you just like have nothing else to do or are trying to level up other class. But when you're like starting out and you're only focusing on one class, it's best to just do the main story, in my opinion. All are free to travel in and out of the Enclave. Do you seek passage? Yes. URB? Sounds good, man. Bum, 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 bum. What is going on? Alright. Whenever I can get Y'shtola on screen, I'm a happy man. I'm just a happy man. I just can't wait till she gets her other outfit though. That's what I really want to see. I want to see Y'shtola in her other outfit. I think it's her new outfit too. It's just funny because the new outfit's kind of, how can I put it? It doesn't look as clean as her current outfit, which is funny because her current outfit is a newer outfit compared to the outfit she's wearing when you first meet her. I like that, like, it literally feels like their outfits level up over time. Not this way. This way. There she is. There it is. This is the outfit we all got. Put in what I'm wearing. So we got this. These are our Scion outfits. Except for my pants. My pants are actually not the pants that are supposed to be part of this. But I put them on there because, I don't know, my character wearing a skirt like Y'shtola's. Gotta be different, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be different. That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Thank you, my lady. You are most kind. Was going to play as a girl, but I wanted badass armor. I mean, it kind of goes for both, but ain't nothing wrong with badass armor. I mean, like you'll get it. You'll get it. But wait, hold on. You're playing as a male human mage. I mean, you're basically going to be getting robes and shit. I mean, there are outfits that are not very robe-like, but for the most part, you'll be getting like robes and shit. Or cloaks. There's some good outfits. I'm not gonna lie. There are some good outfits. Hella good outfits. A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of Aether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now, he brought me one of his recent finds. Was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy and eerily reminiscent of the de-aspected crystals that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We would be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. What can I say? More an interest than a liking to. I think the sight of a Mikote, with a particular contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Everyone, wait, hold on. She's basically talking about the fact that she's a female cat girl. Wait, I like how they just address how everybody in this Japanese inspired village or city, excuse me, is taking an interest in her because she's a cat girl. Everyone has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an aether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. I say aether, but isn't it like ether? I could be saying it wrong. I keep saying aether, but I'll be damned. So the fact that they are objects of worship is the key. They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief. Correct. Such sacred relics as the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner. Yotsuyu being the most obvious example, she had to but associate the artifact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desire and give them form. A form nourished through the power of crystals, also provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures. Mellow Yellow, what's going on, man? Bro says, oh shit, final, wait. Oh. Yes, Final Fantasy. That's what we on. We on that Final Fantasy, my good sir. Straight living it up again. Bringing it back. Old school. I needed an MMO. I needed an MMO. I needed an MMO. What can I say? It's in my blood. There it is. To which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know of naught that will avail us, save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. This man said, I feel ya. I re-downloaded it too. That's good, man. That's good. I hope you enjoy it. But I doubt you came all this way to hear that which may be perused in a report. Has something happened to Alphino? And then they fade off the screen to explain. Like it. Literally my favorite thing about the story. Just skip the part where they explain. It's great. I don't need a recap. I was there. I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Y'shtola. I should be glad of your help, truly. And so would I. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. Alize puts on a brave face, but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Kien-Con, or Kien-Con. There it is, Kien-Con. What a name. All right. I think the hardest part of all of this, getting back into Final Fantasy XIV, is relearning the controls and shit. Not controls, but like how to play. There you go. That was the tough. That is still the toughest part. Oops. Hakuro. Hakuro. Lord Heian is expecting. The Kane Con. I've been enjoying it so far. I think the only thing is there's a lot of just a lot of talking in this patch. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know when we get back to the fighting. I'm enjoying it either way. I'm just like, yo, so when we getting back to the fighting? All right, cool. Dang, you're still on the expansion? Bro, I haven't played in a year, bro. Remember what happened? I was so upset. I was so upset with the whole fucking, the little beast, the beast characters. I was so upset by their little side story that I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. Everything else was great. Like I remember the Tsukuyomi fight, like that's like the highlight, which is ironic because that was the last thing I did. So I did all of the beast shit, the 4 beast thing, and then I did Tsukuyomi, which was I went from being really low on like feeling it to like really high on feeling it. But the swing was so hard, it's like I got whiplash and I just had to take a break. As I don't recall. I'd be more surprised if you said I recall. I would be more surprised if you said I recall. But yeah. My memory is bad. And see, here's my thing. I don't believe in people who have bad memory. I feel like it's not necessarily that you have bad memory or that anyone has bad memory. It's just people only remember what they believe is relevant to be remembered. For example, if it is important to you, I doubt you will forget it. So for example, I'm gonna use myself in this case. If I know that I needed to remember like when is my next I forget, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I can't come up with a good example. You say I study things and forget. That's important. And not really. Because see, here's the thing about study, right? It's easier to remember things when you put them into use, right? So for example, surely you remember your World of Warcraft DPS rotation because it basically becomes memory at that point. It becomes like muscle memory. But you know, but basically you can look at the skills and be like, okay, yep, I know how to do this. Bam, 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 bam. You just fucking muscle memory, right? You just fucking do the shit. You just do it without even thinking about it. Because it's kind of important. It's important to basically have remembered that rotation. This man says no. I call BS. So yeah. Like for example, when I play this game, like I remember what's important. I remember how to play this class. Oh, here we go. I remember how to play this class. All right, well, I remember how I played this class. I don't remember how to play but I remember how I played it. But you don't remember skill names. Man, fuck that. No, hell nah. Why the fuck would I remember these skill names? You kidding me? I remember what buttons I press to do what skill. So I go, okay, I know that 1 is the attack, 2 is my dot, 3 is the sleep, 5 is to is AoE, right? I remember that. I go, okay, those are the buttons I press to do those. I remember what they do. Hold that thought. I gotta make a hookah for the Roger. Do what you gotta do, good sir. But yeah, that's how I remember my shit. So actually, a funny, interesting thing about how I play my characters is I mark certain buttons with important information. In fact, I need to move this down here. Yeah, so it's 5 and 8. Yeah, that's right. 5 and 8. 6, 9. No, 3, 6, 9. Three, 6, 9, 0. In fact, I'll move that here, that there. I'll move these down a notch. There it is. So I only need to hit this once. So I'm gonna leave that at 4, 5. Actually, what? No, I'll move that to 3. C3. Alright, there you go. So I'm wondering, like, why the fuck I move around my shit. Welcome back, Denny. Welcome back. Do I want to leave undraw there? Curious. I think I will leave undraw there. So I go, yeah, I don't want that. A9. That gets rid of it. I like that. That's good. Actually, no. I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna put this here. So A4 is my speed. Short cast. That. This shouldn't be there. This should be there. There it is. Nocturnal's nullifying barrier. I can't decide on which one's more important. Barrier or health regen. So reduce damage or heal over time. I think it all depends on like my... Isn't it piety? No, wait, yeah. No, that's MP regen. No. So it'd be healing potency. Bad high healing potency. Probably be best to use Regan. Your support? Yes, I am. Heal it. My character is support utility, so I can provide buffs. I can provide kills, and I can do damage mitigation. That's about it. Damage mitigation, heals, and buffs. I think damage mitigation is probably better for the most part. You're a thaumaturge? You are magic DPS. You do a shit ton of damage. You do a lot of fucking damage. At least as far as I can remember, thaumaturges or black mage do a lot of fucking damage. That's what I remember. I like how my shits look all weird, but it is what it is. It's just how I remember the layouts, man. The layouts. I need to cast knockbacks, nullify. Put this, that, be like bam, bam, bam. Bam. And then 4 when I need MP. 5. Reduce cast time. Reduce spam heals. Reduce MP. 1, 2, 3. It'll be just 1, and it'll be 2 damage over time. Lasts for 30 seconds. Cool. Well, another thing that you could do is, how can I explain it? You can use macros, and you can like build a series of commands to basically let the game play itself. It's funny as fuck. It's really fucking incredible, but at the same time, it is yeah, I've seen people do it where they'll just like hit a macro and the game, basically the game will just do its own thing. How do I use that? Execute. It's crazy. Pop something in chat and then waves. Awesome. Alright, let's carry on with the story. Greetings, my friend. Alize has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphinaud Trail does not lead to the burn of all places. Oh, food! What to get? I feel like money is the way to go. Kian is mulling over the details of Alphinaud's Link Pearl call. The region known as the Burn occupies a special place in Garlean history. Every child in Empire is familiar with the tale. In the distant past, it was a verdant land, It was a verdant land teeming with life, but successive summonings saw it bled dry of ether and reduced to a desert. It was upon beholding the devastation that Primals had wrought the Emperor Solus was spurred to embark upon his crusade against their kind. Is there auto walk? If you're using mouse and keyboard, if you middle click the mouse wheel, it should auto run. The burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Now, know you of any reason why Alphinaud might have gone there. Aye, mischance. Though it lies on the route to Garlemald, it is no place to make a stop. My guess is they encountered some manner of trouble there. In any event, I am of the same mind as Alize. We have no choice but to take our search to the burn. Given the considerable distances involved, 'tis best we went by bird. Zeta and I have our yoles. Yugiri, will you ready falcons for the others? I shall gather our swiftest birds. Near the House of the Fierce, there is an overlook. Pray join us there once you have seen your preparations. I think wait, so what is it on controller? Oh, controller's disabled. I need to enable it. 1 second. System controller. Enable gamepad. Alright. That's not it. Oh, yeah. So if you're running. No. That's not it. Oh, yeah. So if you're playing with controller, you have to be running and press LB. And that is how you run on controller. Hold a direction, press LB, and you should run. Otherwise, if you use a mouse and keyboard, middle click on the mouse. Is that right? Yes, middle click on the mouse, and you should run. System configuration, disable gamepad. Excellent, let's go. Hakuro. I saw a character that looked like a female Hakuro. And I was like, where did she get that? That shit is dope. I think she was a Viera, just with a unique fashion on. Oh no, party recruitment will end in 5 minutes. Tenkoto. Wait, Tenkonto. Tenkonto. Alright, let's see where we need to go. Speak with Heian near the House of the Fierce. Fly, my good sir, fly. I think I will use Mount Roulette. Yes. And away! I don't see him. There they are. Down from the mount. Let's go. If everyone is here and possessed of a bird, let us away. Remember, our destination is a barren wasteland. There is no civilization to speak of for 100 moms in all directions. Take care you do not lose your way. It's a dungeon? It's a motherfucking dungeon? I'm not ready. I'm not ready, guys. I'm not ready. I'm not confident enough to do it yet. This is my first day on. I don't know if I can perform. I don't know if I'd be able to perform. First day back, I would need to start slow. Do a low-level dungeon, work my way back up to the high-level dungeons, just to get back a feel for how I played, you know? Very. Go. So then we do fuck. My reactions are too slow. Gotta work faster than that. Trying to remember fucking how to like quick switch. What does shift do? Does shift do anything? I don't think shift does anything. I might use shift for something. Keybinds, 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 targeting. So make target self 0. Party member 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I skip the number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. And then pet will be 9. Actually, no. 8? 9. Huh. I think because we got okay, so we'll do 1, yes, 2, 3, yeah, 4, yeah, 5, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for focus, target current focus only, we'll do minus. And target, I want to target motherfucker. No, a fly goes. You bitch. Fucking A. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Use that 8. Quick draw. 9. Let's go. Alright, I'm getting a feel for it, getting a feel for it. Excellent, excellent. You know what? I'm actually going to change that. System, not system. Where was it? Keybinds. Targeting. What do we got? We're gonna make this shift equal. Not even. We're gonna make that shift minus. Then current focus is gonna be shift is O. Then target. T? Oh, that's not too bad. I'm probably gonna make that shift equal anyway. There you go. Shift O is going to target that. Shift minus will also target my companion. Shift equals will target the target of my target. I like it. That was accident? Oh well. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep pushing. I need to change my method of engagement, so I'm gonna use that first. Gonna keep matching 2. Wait, where the fuck is his enfeeblements? I need to see this one more time. Alright, engage. There it is. Enfeeblements are there. I need to make that bigger. That's too small. Thunder, or at least it's just too quick. Alright, Glacier, oh damn, you're on a different data center than me. That doesn't mean we can't play together. It's just, yeah, man. Doesn't mean we can't play together. So the way it works is we just make a cross-world party, or you don't even have to make a, like, you can actually just come visit my world, or I could come visit your world. Either way, but there's cross-world parties. I think, you know, should work. Should work, man. Should work. Should be fine. All right, let's double check this. Oh no. Wait, no. What did I do? Oh, okay. Shit, no, that was an accident. See, that fucked up. That fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. This is why I said I'm not ready. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to do a dungeon. I think you have to be on the same data centers though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I've never done it myself. Never done it myself. Feelings up. That. Why does it take so long? I don't remember it taking this long to fucking. Draw a card from your divining deck. You cannot draw an Arcanum if you are aligned with this Seal of Arcana. With his Seal of okay. While aligned with all 3 seals, any Arcanum may be drawn. Yeah, man, trying to get back into the hang of fucking like playing this because it's been a hot minute. Shit, I did it again. Alright. Shift O. Shift click. Okay. Shift that. Shift O. Alright, hold up. So if I'm actually targeting myself, and I go, or target them. Okay, I don't remember. I need another tiger. Come here, tiger. I'll fuck you up. Oh no, you're good. Sorry, I'm gonna have to use you to test out my theory. So that's on me. A for divination. 7. There it is. Now we back in it. I got a little groove there. Took a second. Perfect. All right. Let's try that one more time. Make sure I'm feeling it. Go. It just feels so good, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It just feels good to play right now. Like I have no complaints. But maybe it's because I haven't run a dungeon yet. I have no complaints because I haven't run a dungeon yet. But maybe once I run a dungeon, then everything's gonna flip upside down. Because I remember dungeons being intense as fuck. That's what I remember. Intense as fuck. I'm trying to figure out if... So I remember I would do this, and then I'll have to drop that, and then this. There it is. That's like a stacked heal. I do... What is this? Deploys an earthly star in the designated area, executing stellar detonation while under the effect of... Oh yeah, that's right. It like sits there for a certain amount of time, then it blows up. I'm gonna try that one more time. Gotta remember how exactly I used to use this. I feel like I should drop Earthly Star first before doing Celestial Opposition, and then so I'd be like, if it were to do like a heal check, so I'd go bam, drop that there, DC9, and then this, like so. And then while taking damage, then it should blow up. I could detonate it myself, but it should blow up in a couple seconds. Any second now. 2, 1, boom. There it is. Okay. It basically right when... I think that's perfect because it ends right when the collective unconscious ends. Oh god. I'm not gonna remember none of this shit. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up and be like, what was I talking about yesterday? It's like, how was I supposed to play this class? I don't remember. Sleep is gonna make all of this shit disappear real quick. Alright, let's try this again. And then that. Actually, no, what? No, redraw. One more, redraw. Okay, C9. No! Wrong one. I was supposed to press 9. Fuck. That was a waste. Sleeve draw. Oh, there it is. And then throw that on him. I fucked up again. You know what? I'm just gonna rotate these one by one. So starting here, that. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, okay, let's try this again. So we're gonna do C01, and we're gonna do C equals attack. I fucked up. Attack. Wait, what the what? What? I thought I. Oh no! I fucked up. I did it again. Draw. Self. Wait, why is that not going through? What? What am I doing wrong? No! I pressed C equals, which means I should have fucking... I should have cast it. Wait, does it not count if I cast it on myself? Oh, fuck. Come on, bro. I gotta wait again. Hold on. Should have worked. Why is it not working? I don't know what I did wrong. I'm trying to get an alignment for my Arcana. And that was a fuck up. There it is. And if I cast this on myself, so it doesn't count if I cast it on myself. That is why. That. What if I use Minor Arcana though? I don't think Minor Arcana counts. I'll try it though. I'm gonna try it. So that'd be C7, C9. Nope. Fucking A. Why is that not working? Where do I get a high potion? You can buy a high potion from a shop. This is not working. So this. Nope, 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 nope. Swap that. Swap that. Or maybe it doesn't work unless I'm in combat. So I'm gonna try this. Combat, and then we're gonna drop it. Yes, so it has to be in combat. That's why it wasn't motherfucking working. Motherfuckers. I do believe in most like general stores, like item shops in the towns sell high potions. If not, you can always just get one off of like the auction house. They should be reasonably priced. I don't think they'll be like stupid high expensive. But I think a lot of people know it's like for a quest. So you can either buy one, you could probably find one, you could probably receive it as a quest reward, or you can buy it from the auction house. I don't like this. I'm gonna move this back over here. There it is. Can I sell my gear? You can sell your gear on the auction house if you want to. Unless not if it's bound though. If it's bound, I don't think you can. And most soul bound, like most gear gets soul bound if I'm not mistaken. Is it soul bound? Spirit bound? I don't know. But it'll typically say if it can be sold or not. Yeah, see this says market prohibited, meaning that I can't sell this. This is also market prohibited. So a lot of stuff I have is market prohibited. What if I turn off my glamour? I can't. Fuck. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't think I'll ever be ready. I will do that dungeon tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. It won't happen tomorrow. It will happen the next Final Fantasy XIV stream, because tomorrow is Scarlet Nexus. Tomorrow we will be playing Scarlet Nexus. I'm going to teleport. I'm a fucking... Go to my hometown, Gridania. Gridania. Griduna. Back in New Griduna. Let's go. Been a long time since I've been in New Gridonia. I'm just gonna leave. I don't want no parts of that. I'm sorry. I don't want no parts of that. I'm so sorry. I actually can't. Wait, I could do that too, right? I don't know. Hold up. How you pull that shit up? No, not that. Extras? No. Performance. There it is. Can't do that with current class. I need to be a bard. You know what that means. Hold on. Where is it? Where is my bow? No, real talk. Where's my bow? What? I literally have like a level 60 fucking bard. Where is it? They don't want me doing it. Ah, there it is. Hey, Glamour. Nope, can't wear that. Can't wear that. Can't wear that. Can I wear this? Can I? No. That? No. No. Do I just have to stand here naked? No. No. What? I can wear none of my fucking fashion for this? This is absurd. Blasphemy, I tell you. Blasphemy. Not even my fucking... Oh, I think I know why. I don't know why, actually. I don't know why I can can't wear none of my glamour. That is stupid. Either way, it might be level restricted. Oh well. What do we got? Electric guitar, power chords. Can't use a current class? Say what? Oh wait, I didn't equip the soul crystal. There it is, soul crystal. Got some soul. Can I still not wear anything? Something's not right about this, but whatever, man. Power chords. What is the power chord special? This actually is alright. That's pretty good. one sounds okay. But the other ones sound a little rough. Sounds like an error sound. Sounds like that's literally what it sounds like when you get an error on your computer. Alright, enough of this nonsense. Where is my... There it is. Oh no, what have I done? You say, yeah, just lower the tone down? True. Put back on some clothes, please. Oh, I think I see what the problem is. It's not gonna let me put anything on because I don't fucking have... Yes, equip. That's why the glamour plates didn't work. I didn't have any fucking armor on. Lesson learned. Lesson motherfucking learned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing, I guess. There it is. We're going to sit down. We're going to pull this number here. And yeah, man. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. I wish I was more confident to do the dungeon. But as a healer, I know I'd get into a party and I don't want to fuck up. I don't want to be the reason why people die. So what'll probably happen is tomorrow earlier in the day, I'll probably be running lower level dungeons for the sake of relearning my class. Because I don't know if y'all saw earlier, I was struggling to like literally remember my own fucking keybinds. So that is a thing. I'm going to be working on that. Going to be working on getting my shit down. I might actually switch my control keys with my shift keys. So I might use control for targeting, and I might be doing it's supposed to, oh there, it was paused. Wait, no, don't unpause, please. Unpause. Not gonna be looking at not Chocobo, but Moogle ass. There it is. Yes, this is my favorite shot. This is actually the scene it was stuck on when I first started playing today. I had put it in the idle cam and it was just stuck looking at the mirror. But yeah, look at that book though. That book is clean. Anyways, so gonna be working on trying to remember how to play. And once I feel confident, we should probably just be like 1 or 2 dungeons, to be honest with you. Need to get warmed up. Then I'll feel more confident doing it. Because like I said, it's been a year since I played. I really would rather not just jump right into a dungeon. Especially considering the fact that I spent most of today just in fucking like conversations. So like I really wasn't even playing the game. I was just kind of like, well, I was playing the game, but I was doing story. I was doing mostly story content. And it wasn't until the end of the stream that it was like, all right, now dungeon, motherfucker. I was like, okay, game. Fuck you too. I was like, fuck you too, game. But I'm gonna get back. I ironically enjoyed this. I think it's a breath of fresh air coming out of New Genesis. It really does feel like a breath of fresh air coming off of New Genesis. And I honestly felt bad for leaving New Genesis because I'm gonna miss my character. I'm legit just gonna miss my character in New Genesis. And as much as I would like to play an action RPG MMO like New Genesis, it just ain't it. It just ain't it. So after Scarlet Nexus tomorrow, I will be playing Scarlet Nexus is what I'm trying to say. I'll be playing Scarlet Nexus until I either beat it or get bored of it. One of the two, whichever comes first. And if I do that before, and if that happens before Monster Hunter Stories 2 comes out in July, I believe. I think it's like, what, July 9th or July 10th, somewhere around there? Could be wrong. But When that happens, I'll be playing that. But if I quit Scarlet Nexus before then, or beat it before then, I will be playing Final Fantasy. And the same kind of deal happens with Monster Hunter Stories as well. I will be playing Monster Hunter Stories 2 until I either beat it or get bored of it. When that happens, back on Final Fantasy. Sounds good? All right, that's the plan. From henceforth, no randomness. We just gonna be fucking playing. And if I feel like playing something else, I'll do that. But until then, it's been a pleasure to have you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to all my lickers, chatters, and VOD watchers for being here today. It's been a pleasure to have you. I've got a free company invite from the devil. From the devil. What? What a fucking name. Hold up. Hold up. The devil. Housing the church. Oh my god. Welcome to the Esoteric Order, where we suffer to be understood by a small group of people with special interest. We are LGBTQ friendly. Seeking, tank, healer, DPS, crafter, gatherers. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. For now, though. So yeah. I stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes ending earlier, sometimes ending later. It's been a pleasure to have you all today. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. If not, see you all next time. Good night, everybody. And enjoy the peaceful, serene music of the Final Fantasy XIV Inn. Enjoy.